After spending 10 years struggling with lust, I decided to spend the last 2 weeks finding out how to finally decrease it. And that's how I stumbled upon dolphins. You see, dolphins are one of the most lustful animal species out there. Even isolated from other dolphins, they rub their genital area against corals, seaweed, and even other fish. Yet all of this behavior seems to change when they feel ashamed. When that happens, their sexual interest seems to lower significantly. In human behavior, this is all related to Sigmund Freud's theory about the 3 egos. Basically, our mind is made up by 3 parts. The infra-ego, the part that wants instant gratification, and it's directly correlated to our lust. The superego, which is the moral part shaped by things like religion and culture. And the ego, which is basically the negotiator between them. So what's the deal with all of these? When you feel lustful but you're hiding it from others, the negotiator seems to favor the infra-ego. But when you admit to having a problem and feel ashamed of yourself, the superego gets more powerful. So you should admit to your closest bros that you actually have a problem. This is the first step in overcoming lust. But this is also when the real struggle begins. Because now you'll have to go through 4 weeks, each with its own unique struggles. Week 1. You'll be lethargic, anxious, and unmotivated. Your dopamine receptors will be all fired up. So what can you do to reduce your lust? Just set an alarm for 23 minutes and pause your thoughts. Tell yourself that if you are still horny when the alarm goes off, you can go ahead.
I'm gonna come.
It has been proven that 23 minutes are enough for this lust to pass away. Now, what should you do in the meantime? Get out of bed. Go into the living room or any other place. Alfred Kinsey, the father of sexology, discovered that people actually develop sexual routines like masturbation based on their environment. So when you change the environment, you are less likely to, Now, what if that doesn't work? As an extreme measure, you can actually do one specific thing: smell baby powder. It was revealed that you can reduce your lust by smelling, seeing, or hearing things that you associate with purity. And if you are still horny after that, well, you actually got bigger problems, dude. Now, if you do all those things, you'll most likely get over the first week 2. Here, everything changes. The good news: this is the time when your dopamine receptors begin to recover. The bad news? Your testosterone levels increase by approximately 45%, so you'll be even more lustful. But there is a difference. This type of lust will be more primal. So how do you stop it? By using your other primal urges against it. This is called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Your brain prioritizes these needs from the base more than the ones from the top. Since food is seen as more important than intimacy, you can use intermittent fasting as a solution to decrease your lust. As a bonus, this will also help you get leaner. But here comes another problem. Studies have shown that brighter colors, especially those with longer wavelengths, increase impulsive behavior. Unfortunately, these are the same types of colors that you see on your phone. So in order to take out the chances of you screwing up, I want you to do this. Go on your phone and activate the blue light filter. Yet during the night, you are more prone to getting lustful. So level up your game and set your phone to black and white. This way, you are 100% sure no stimuli will trigger you. Plus, you may want to avoid eating red meat, eggs, and avocado. Your testosterone is high enough for this week, and these types of food will only increase it, making you even hornier. And with this, you'll enter week 3. Your dopamine receptors will get closer to normal, which makes you feel more motivated, more focused, and less anxious. But you are not safe. We all know it takes one bad day to ruin 2 weeks of good progress. So what should you do now? 2 words: reverse imprinting. Basically, you have to associate lust with awful experiences to make your brain want to avoid it. But how? Well, just look at these comments. All these people who basically ruined themselves because of their lust. Do you really want to be like these people? I hope that you have enough negative experiences with lust, because now it's time to move on to week 4. Your dopamine receptors and testosterone levels will finally get back to normal. Your prefrontal cortex, aka the logical brain, will strengthen, so you will hit a mental clarity that you probably lacked for a while. Now is the time to finally finish off this temptation by using the Buddhists' Tumo meditation. What is this? In order to gain absolute control over their minds and bodies, Buddhists usually go to high altitude regions of the Himalayas where they are exposed to extreme conditions. Here, the only thing that stays between them and their primal desires is the Tummo meditation. But what does this meditation look like? Well, the Buddhists take deep, controlled breaths and visualize a powerful flame burning at their core. Scientists have even studied their brain during this type of meditation and found higher levels of prefrontal cortex activity. This means that their self-discipline is on an entirely different level. Now, all of those things will help you for a long period of time, but not forever. Have you ever heard of the Coolidge effect? Well, males from all the species out there, including humans, experience a boost in sexual interest when they are shown a new mate. But your brain can't tell the difference between a screen and a real woman, so the whole corn industry is built upon the Coolidge effect. On the other hand, this effect gives you the ultimate weapon to get rid of lust for good. You have to find a girlfriend to share experiences and get intimate with. Tough task. Trust me, I know. Fortunately, I have just the video that will make it easy.